Hey there guys, and welcome to the very first episode of Poké-Idol Festival, a sacred gold Idolocke! The first proper episode, yes, finally, it's happening! And if you missed the very first intro episode, the episode 0, that's got all the player naming stuff and getting all the intro things out of the way, including showing the choices of starters. So we're actually going to cut the intro short, because if we can start now, why don't we? Why don't we just get this show on the road? We are continuing as Synergy, the player name that I picked last time, because I am nothing if not full of tasteless pop references. And we don't have our starter yet, but I do have the results of your vote, and it was an intense vote. Jeez, it was so close sometimes. It was just anybody's game up until like the last little while of it, when I did get a surge ahead for one of the possibilities. So before we do that, let me just show you again one last time what your choices would have been. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. So who won the vote, you ask? Well, I will unfortunately tell you who didn't, and that is Totodile. Totodile just ever so slightly came in last, like not by that much though. He's still got a lot of votes, but unfortunately, sorry, alligator fans, you were not so lucky this time around. Still love him, but we're not going with him this time around. Tied with him, almost nearly tied with him for second place, just counting people who voted for sort of more than one Pokemon. I don't know, those votes are kind of fuzzy, but even so, even when you figure out all those, second place went to Cyndaquil, which I know some people are going to be concerned about, because that leaves us with one choice that is not necessarily the best in terms of playing this region. But I'm excited anyway. I would have been glad to play with a Cyndaquil. It's a wonderful Pokemon, but even with the increased challenge, I am okay with our number one choice, Chikorita. By far, after a little while, it did pull ahead by quite a bit. I think a lot of people probably picked up on the fact that this is sort of a cute, feminine-looking Pokemon, and it probably would fit best for a cute, feminine playthrough like this. And I'm not one to complain about that, so let's pick Chikorita! Alright, fun times! Synergy received the Chikorita from Professor Elm. Awesome! Although, according to our Idolocke rules, we do have to check and see what's going on under the hood. Oh, yeah. I figured this would happen. It doesn't usually work out in our favor if we're looking for a female starter. I don't know why they made it like that. It's always more likely by far to get a male starter. Maybe just because they know more boys play the game? I don't know. Anyway, I do have one that I prepared earlier just in case this happened. I have a save state ready to go. Just a sec. There we go. Loaded up my save state where I did get a female starter upon soft reset. So we'll go with our female starter. And based on the nicknames that you guys suggested, I got a ton of nicknames. Wow, there's no way I could satisfy everybody with a nickname choice based on how many nickname possibilities there were. But a few did get suggested a few times at least, and there was one that stuck out to me. It's not a Love Live name, but it is definitely an idol name, so I'm going to name this Chikorita Hibiki, at the suggestion of Fuzzlekins and seconded by Stranger with a Hat, also later suggested by Shadow Alpha. So this name came up like 3 times in the comments. I think only one other name came up 3 times, but that one is better suited for a water Pokemon. That's the name Marina. So we'll save that for a water Pokemon later on down the line, maybe. But Hibiki was suggested a few times, and I would happen to agree that that is a great name for a Pokemon in a music/sound-based Let's Play, because Hibiki is the Japanese word for echo or sound, and also happens to be the name of quite a few anime characters who have to do with music and sound, including but not limited to Hibiki Ganaha from Idolmaster, Hibiki from Sweet Precure, and Hibiki from Symphogear, all of which have music themes. So I think it's quite fitting. Also, Chikorita has like a little leaf ponytail thing going that's kind of like Hibiki's from Idolmasters, so enough with the name reasoning. We're going to name this thing Hibiki and be done with it. Yes, I want to call my Chikorita Hibiki. It even kind of sounds like Chikorita. Hibiki the Chikorita. There's lots of eek going on in that name. Okay, finally free to walk around and do what we want and talk to our first idol. Staring intently at Synergy's face. Oh my god, she's so serious, you guys. She's so ready to go. That's the sign of a true professional right there. So Hibiki, what is the result of my soft resetting? You're a careful nature, which is not great, honestly. That's a minus special attack nature. There are a decent amount of physical grass moves at least, so maybe you won't be too badly off. But plus special defense is not bad, I guess. It could be far worse for sure. But we will deal with it. We will deal with it. Like I said, she's got the proper attitude, man. She's gonna be a champion someday. I just know it. Champion on the main stage. Yay! Synergy obtained potions. Okay. Now what? Because the next section of game is honestly quite long and nothing really happens except for, like, fighting random wilds. Our challenge doesn't officially start until we get our first Pokeballs. And I don't think we got our Pokeballs there. I don't think Dre edited that in. We just got potions there. Yeah, no Pokeballs. And there's so many other playthroughs you can watch that show the intro part of this game in detail that you can just watch those if you're really curious to see it. As for me, I'm basically just going to cut straight to the next interesting thing that happens. There we go. They finally let us leave town. So I can show you the first wild battle with Hibiki at least, so we have it on the record. And it's a Pidgey! Hey! I think another thing the comments kind of agreed on is that if we get a Pidgey, it's gonna be named Kotori. Just no ifs, ands, or... Well, maybe a little if and or but about it, because on one of these early routes, you can actually get Swablu. Ooh, Gust is not fun. This could actually be bad. Well, I think Hibiki can still do it, but Pidgey having Gust at this early on is a little worrying. Anyways, yes, Kotori. If we get a Pidgey or a Swablu, I'm gonna say, then we're gonna call it Kotori. Because the comments have spoken. Kotori is birds. Yes. Alright, healed up. Well, I guess that means that we'll just have to make sure Hibiki does a little bit of grinding on the way to the first plot thingy. So, see you in a bit. Hopefully we'll be higher level at that point. Okay, here we are. This is the first potentially interesting thing that's happened so far. Yes, this is Cynthia in Heart Gold / Sacred Gold. Drayano edited this thing in. This plot point, I mean, not Cynthia. Cynthia's not a thing. Women are people. But look, she's gonna give us something real quick here that you don't normally get in these games. Yeah, awesome! We got an Eevee! Although, it might not be such a joyous occasion because it's very likely to be male. Is it a male? Yep. Nope. We can't keep this Eevee. But the thought was nice. Thanks anyway, Drayano. So, I don't know. You can be no keep. Oh, Gender Claws. The first victim of Gender Claws. I was hoping against all hopes maybe we would get a female Eevee. But alas, it doesn't always happen that way. It doesn't always happen the way you want. Oh well. At least while we were walking over here, we ground up a little bit. We're up at level 8 now with Hibiki. Still not doing super great on stats here. And a bunch of the wilds have moves that are good against her. Like Weedles have Bug Bite in this hack. That's, yeah. So I may want to get to level 9 or level 10 before we take on our rival, just in case there's anything screwy happening with that. I don't know. I don't know if that Cyndaquil will have a fire move yet or not. I mean, we already have Razor Leaf. Not that I've been able to use it, because nothing is weak to Razor Leaf in these first grasses, it seems. But yeah, I don't want to take my chances with this hack. Drayano is notorious for being a very crafty hacker. Stop looking at my Hibiki's butt and get out of here, creepy old man. Dang it, I told myself I wouldn't make creepy old man jokes. That's been overdone with the professors. Whatever. Cutting to the rival battle now. Ah! Okay, here we are. Hibiki's level 10. That might be slightly overkill, but you can never be too sure. We also bought some items and found some items, so we should be ready. So whatever your name is, let's take you on. My waifu beats your waifu! Yeah. So he's the one who gets the Cyndaquil. So Cyndaquil fans, at least you'll get to see a Cyndaquil throughout the series, so that's good. Nothing. Oh, we also learned Poison Powder, by the way. I don't know, I can't remember. I don't think Chikorita learns that naturally. If it does, then derp. But I'm glad that it does. Either way, because that's gonna help. Oof. Criticals. I don't need a critical in my first major battle of the game. It doesn't set a great precedent. You leering at my magnificent performance? The performance that is slowly eating away at your soul like a poisonous berry? Ah! Die! Die and you go to hell! Ooh, nice EXP growth there. I don't know why it seemed a little slow. Well, whatever. I do have a nickname in mind for this rival, by the way. I was thinking I would name him, like, South or something like that. Because my previous rivals have been West and North. But someone in the comments, I believe Timothy Morris, suggested an even better nickname. So we're gonna go with that. Alright, did we happen to get that boy's name? His name was... Riot. Because if you're going with Gem and the Holograms names for your characters, might as well go all the way. Also, they both have fabulous hair, just different kinds. So, Riot. Also seems to be a suitable name for a rival, in all cases. So there we go. Alright, so I'm not going to do too much more in this first episode. It's already starting to run a little long because I'm naturally long-winded. But I will at least get our first couple catches here and see if we can keep them. Or, I don't know, at least one catch anyway. I'm not sure. Yeah, first catch sounds reasonable. Then we'll see if we can keep it a la the Wedlock. No, not Wedlock. Idolocke rules! Wow. Looking at Johto and a lock like this, my first thought is always of Maryland's gold Wedlock, whatever. Stop talking to me so I can leave already. Ah, I keep thinking you're done talking, but you're not done talking. Oh, I guess you stopped talking early at least, so that's good. We didn't even have to do the stupid catching tutorial. So yay. How many Pokeballs did he give us, I wonder? They gave us a lot in Origin Platinum. Oh, whoa, no time to check. We got our first encounter. It's a male, so that is not our first encounter. We ignore any male encounters in this hack, and we can see up to 5 male Pokemon before we forfeit our catch. So we can run from this. Got away safely. Alright, checking how many Pokeballs we got from that. 15! Awesome! I thought so. Extra Pokeballs, always fun. Alright, second encounter is... a male Zigzagoon. Again, does not count. That triggers Gender Clause number 2. Hopefully we don't get a string of sausages coming through here, because as tasty as that sounds... Ew. Yeah. I'm not even gonna finish that thought. Male Rattata. No! They're getting really close to the gender limit. Come on! Come on, we need some lady parts up in here! Oh, perfect! That is perfect! Exactly what we wanted! Oh, I hope I don't kill it. I can probably not kill it by using Razor Leaf. Oh, perfect. Hibiki, wonderful performance. That is absolutely what we needed. Okay, so this should be an easy catch. Let's throw our first Pokeball. Yeah! Second Idolocke! But not so fast. Before we can call this a complete success, we do have to go through the audition process. So, first off, what's your name? We already know. Yes, your name is Kotori, and with all luck hopefully you will become part of our squad. Oh man. Well, let's have a look and see what we might be losing if we do lose her. She's bashful, so that's a neutral nature. Oh, that's very fitting for calm, neutral Kotori as a character. So, good. You already have Gust, also good. Tangled Feet, not as good. I would rather have Keen Eye, but that's okay. But let's see. Let's transfer over to our other game of this lock. Alright, and welcome to Love Live School Idol Festival! For those of you Pokemon fans who have not played this game before, I won't give you too much explanation. There's a whole other video for that if you want that. So we'll just jump right into it, assuming that either you know the basics or you'll pick up on them quickly enough. So we're going to go into Live Show, and we're going to pick a song to play. So we caught Kotori in a Pokeball, which means we're going to play on normal difficulty. And I'm going to pick my songs sort of just based in order in how they appear on my, track listing, I guess, here. We're going to start with this song here, because we're in the middle of an event right now, and I would rather play songs that take 10 live points to play, just so that I can maximize the amount of tokens that I'm getting for this event. So, yeah, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We're picking this song. And we're going to play it with my normal team, my all-normal team. Stamina is 19, so it's under 20. It's all good. Let's go for it, I guess. Also, I should say, I'm playing with a lag. This recording software introduces a lag. Let's see how this goes. Oh, little rice balls. See? That's what's happening with this event right now, is you get little rice every now and then on your screen with the tokens. I can't talk too much while I'm playing, but we'll probably just cut to the end if I end up not being a very good commentator during the song. It's not going too badly so far, actually. The lag is not too bad to compensate for. That might change on harder songs, though. I just gotta ignore the beat of the song itself. Maybe talking over it will actually help in that case. So how was your guys' day? Mine was okay. I spent my entire day working on this. First the rules video, and now this. I have no idea if I'm gonna get this all done on time, by the way. I might have to release the rules video by itself on Thursday, and I'm kind of wondering whether that'll disappoint people or not when I said both would come out on that day. But I'm gonna try. Hopefully this is on time. Hopefully they both came out the same day. And if not, I'm sorry. Are you doing well? How's your parents? Are they doing okay? Or guardian figures? You should say hi to them. You should give them a call. It's nice to be nice to your parents and guardian figures. Oh my god, my idols are so cute! I do love my end cards. I'm glad to be able to use them in a challenge like this, because end cards don't get enough love in this game. Oh no, my eyes are starting to water. There's something in them. Oh no! Oh, it worked though. Now I have to rub my eyes. Why did that? Oh, this always seems to happen sometimes. Just when I want to make a full combo, my eyes start to hurt, because I rubbed in them earlier or something, I don't know. But at least we full comboed that. Full comboed that shit. Alright. So that means guaranteed capture. S combo. We don't have to worry about any, randomness or whatever. Kotori the Pidgey is ours to keep, and we are well on our way to the superest of super groups you ever saw on the Idol stage. Wow. So I guess we'll leave it at there for now, and we'll catch our next squad mates next time on our way to the next city, which is, what is it, Violet City? Yeah. We'll catch our next squad mates on the way to Violet City. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!